Hey guys, NanMan here with my next StarCraft 2 replay, and this one is pretty awesome actually because this is between a upcoming player and a champion. And why is this one so interesting? Because we've got NEXSickness. He is actually on the clan Nex, not the team ZenX, even though a lot of the people on ZenX are on the clan and vice versa kind of thing. With Korean StarCraft, you'll see that the players are both in different clans and teams, but he is the blue Protoss spawning in the bottom left side on Antiga Shipyard, and spawning over here in the bottom right, we've got our red Terran. You guys will know him as IMMVP, the most recent MLG champion, and the two-time GSL champion, as well as the runner-up in Code A. So he's got a couple championships under his belt. This one was a simple ladder game, but that doesn't make it any less exciting. And Antiga Shipyard, for those who don't know, is one of the new ladder map pools, and it's also a new GSL map, so it's pretty exciting to see that the players will be playing on this. It's a four-person map, and you know, it's got the center Zelnaga here. We've got the 2 gold expansions, which are tough to take like most gold expansions, but one noticeable thing is that if in these spawn locations, if IMMVP decided to siege up over here, he can hit the 3rd expansion of Sickness. But we'll see what happens. We see a little bit of probe harassment going on, trying to take out the SCV building the barracks, and now they're just playing a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie here with one SCV's got pulled off, and doing a little bit more damage. So not too bad, but it looks like the barracks is going to go up, no problem at all. See the gate being dropped down in NEXSickness's base. I might actually make that mistake a couple times. We'll see how on top of it I am. And nice, pulling a lot of SCVs off. The probe does get away with 5 health, but there's a Marine. Never mind. The SCV pulls back just in time to take him out. And we do see a Marine on the way. The SCV is going to be, looks like, scouting up to the top right location. So he's going to be scouting Sickness last. We do see the core be dropped down, and both assimilators taken about the same time. A very interesting play. Usually you'll see one taken after the gate around 14, and the second one taken, you know, anywhere from 19 to 21. So we've got 2 gate coming out of Sickness. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Looks like the barracks has rallied the Marines to the front, so it looks like MVP is going to be going for a fast Expo build. I like it. One racks Expo. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's pretty safe to take your natural expansion. I mean, you have a little bit of a wide open choke, but there is all this area that you can defend with, like set up a couple bunkers here, and it shouldn't be too hard. And Stalkers coming out, Warp Gate technology. Both are being chrono boosted right now. And we'll see what sort of tech pattern he decides to go. I mean, he does have the 2 gateways, so we can apply a little bit of pressure early on. Probably see another Stalker get produced out of the gateways when they are finished. Here they pop up. Let's see if I'm correct or not. There goes 2 more being chrono boosted out. I like it. And of course, this Stalker has been rallied down to the natural expansion to be able to try to snipe that SCV when he comes to scout. And looks like he's actually going to be poking up and taking a look to see if he can find him or not. And here comes the SCV now. Nice. Probe's going to be heading out to the center, it looks like. And the SCV is not going to be able to make it up and see anything. He's getting by with 5 health. He might actually... Okay, he just checks. Goes, alright. There is no natural expansion. He was actually mining for a little bit. But now that there's 3 Stalkers out, looks like a lot of Marines are moving across the map. They're going to intercept this probe here. And the probe, nice little reaction time out of Sickness to be able to pull that probe back. We do see, wow, 4 racks has been added on. So he's sitting there adding some bunkers at the natural expansion. Forward pylon has gone down, so it looks like he's just going to be applying a little bit of pressure as he's added a robo as well. And because this bunker's not done, these Stalkers are going to be able to do a good amount of damage. They're now targeting down the SCV. The SCV falls, so the bunker's not going to be finished. And nice, moving the weakened Stalker to the back. And SCVs get pulled off. The Stalker does get sniped, and it looks like Sickness has got to be very careful and start to back up now. He is able to take out 1 more Marine in this, but with these SCVs here, they're able to chase these Stalkers away. The bunker is now going to be able to go up, and we can look at very even in supply. Sickness is at 32 supply, MVP is at 36. Stalkers looks like they're trying to poke up a little bit more. The Marines are going to be able to jump in the bunker no problem now. We do see an engineering bay going down, and still no refineries taken by MVP. But with this forward pylon, we see some sentries being warped in and rallied in now. The Robo Bay has just finished up, and we see a warp prism. Ooh, tricky, tricky. 2 more gates being added on. So it looks like he's going for like some sort of 4-gate pressure in the front while trying to warp in the main base, which was actually going to work out very well. And ooh, missile turret going down just in case, you know, anything crazy like DT or a Stargate play comes up. But this is not going to be so great when that warp prism comes in, probably in the smoke here, and starts to warp in. We'll see what sort of thing MVP can do to deal with this. He does have his expo up and running, so if you look at the income tab, wow, his income is skyrocketing now. He's at 28. Nice, force fields off, a good amount of Marines. 1 sentry does get taken out, and nice micro in the back. A Stalker goes down, and the second Stalker barely lives with 9 health. So nice trade-off out of both players. The Warp Prism does manage to get here, and ooh, lifting up 4 sentries in this. And he's going to make it into the base now. And the Marines are going to try to run back, but nice force field off at the ramp, and it looks like he's just going to elevator all of his units into here. Some Marines do pop, SCVs come up, nice force field at the ramp again. Guardian Shield pops up, warping in a couple Zealots. Nice little micro lifting up the weakened units. And ooh, all these SCVs are going to fall. Another force field at the ramp. This is actually perfect play out of Sickness here. None of the Marines can get in to do damage, and all the production facilities of MVP are being taken out. One of the barracks is on fire now. That one's going to fall. A couple Marines are now coming out. A little bit of miss. Oh, he trapped in a lot of Marines in there. And this looks like MVP might actually be taken out just from this crazy little elevator play with the Warp Prism. Warping in another round of units. We see a Stalker and a Zealot. Another force field. And MVP's main base is completely decimated now. All these SCVs have tried to come up the ramp, but with these perfect force fields, he can just pick off every single unit. And there's the GG. Wow. NEXSickness with this crazy Warp Prism play is able to take out MVP. That was insane. This is exactly how Protoss should be starting to use Warp Prism, do all sort of crazy styles like that. We've seen White Raw do some special tactics with Warp Prism drops with Colossus and stuff. We saw Liquid Hero do something like that recently as well. If you haven't seen that video on my channel, be sure to check that one out as well. But I mean, I like that Protoss are starting to experiment more with Warp Prisms because of how good they are. I mean, they really are awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this replay. If you guys want to see any specific players, maybe more of Sickness, if I can get some more of his replays, let me know. Write a comment in the description below and all that stuff. If you want to see a little bit more about these players, check out the description. You can see links to more info about them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next game.